Hi, welcome to the next segment of Tao in a Minute. Today we're going to finish out the series on mindset. We first talked about language and the language we use to describe the event becoming the event. And then we discussed about focus. The focus that you look for is the focus you're going to see. So if you're looking for that which is amazing or good, you're going to see it. If you're looking for that which brings disparity, well, you're going to find that too. Today we're going to talk about something really important and probably the most powerful in terms of changing your mindset about anything, which is how we use our body. As you can see, I'm at Iron Sports Gym again, one of my favorite places to be, because here is where I change my physiology. Here is where I put myself in the mindset necessary to tackle any of the things that are in front of me and to accomplish and to create new things that need to become about in my own business and my own personal life. I'm going to give you a story about physiology. When I was in grad school, I had to take a patent herb class, and I had to take a midterm, and the teacher of that class counseled me that, why don't you be a good student and you study more like the other students? And so I thought, it's not really not my way, but what was I going to say? So I sat down for 6 hours and I studied like a good, studious student. But because I didn't use my body, and that's my process, I ended up taking that midterm and I failed it miserably. It was probably one of the hardest lessons, because I felt like I wasn't listening to who I was. I wasn't listening to my process. So my then girlfriend, who's now my wife, she came over to my house and I took out my sword and we studied herbs together. And as she recited the herbs back and forth and we talked about them, I went through my sword forms. And when it came time to take the final a few weeks later, not only did I ace that final, but I actually got an A- in the class. The teacher came to me and he said, you see, if you just study, you'll get it. And I said, no, I got to study in my process. Using my body helped to get me in the mindset of learning and acquiring new skills. Whenever you go to anything like preparing for a business meeting or preparing for a test or anything like that, using your body in intermittent periods will have a magnificent effect on retention, will get out all that nervous energy, will help you to feel that calmness and that stillness. I'm going to give you a technique today that you can use that's really powerful yet very simple to do. Take your hand and place it on your heart. I want you to breathe in, and as you exhale, exhale into your heart. Slowly turn your heart and breathe into it. Just move your hand and breathe and breathe and breathe for 2 minutes, maybe 5. Whatever you were thinking about, whatever you were feeling beforehand, now go back to it afterwards and see how you don't feel about it. Find out how greatly the change was if you completely focus and completely use your body and just center yourself. Well, that's all we have now for this segment of Tao in a Minute. If you have any questions, or if you want to comment on how it worked for you, please put it in the comments. You can hit like, or if this helped you, share it with other people as well. If you have any questions, as always, you can email me at lao@fourdragonschool.com. Until later, we'll see you next time on Tao in a Minute.